What's up, guys? Scott here with Scotty Softwash. Today's video is going to be a little bit longer than normal, so hope you stay with me. Hope you watch the whole thing, and I will be adding chapters, in the timeline or whatever, so you can skip and kind of read which one it is. If one doesn't pique your interest or whatever, skip to the next one. But if you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, check out some of my older videos. It might help you. I just started the channel, I don't know, a couple months, about 2 months ago, so don't have many videos, but hopefully they help you out. And let's get into it. All right, so we're in southeastern Virginia. The weather it's up and down, man. It's 30s, 40s. Some nights we're in the 20s. For me, I'm not calling this end of the season. I'm not stopping. What I'm doing is I'm planning accordingly. I'm planning to the weather. I'm still booking jobs, and I'm letting them know, hey, this is all weather based. I might not get to you in a week. I might not get to you in a month, but I will get to you at the price that we agreed to. Okay. So this brings me to number one, and that is don't stop advertising. Okay. By that, I don't mean don't stop paying for Facebook ads, or paying for whatever ads you use, or paying for street signs or whatever you put out. You can do that. That's fine. If that's what you want to do, you can do that. By advertising can be simple as making a post in a local page, just posting from your business page. That's advertising. Just because you're not paying, it doesn't mean it's not. So don't stop advertising. Okay. Do what I'm doing, book your jobs, save them up. If you got one this week and you say, you know what, it's just not worth it, this one job, you tell the customer, hey, I'm playing, it's colder, I'm playing this by weather, I'm, trying to book more jobs, I will get to you. And just establish, a timeline that they might have, and a timeline that's realistic for you. So don't stop advertising. All right. Number two, don't stop learning. I know you've seen this from a lot of guys who are doing these videos right now. They've made all this money and they're like, end of the season for me, I'm chilling. Well, us little guys, we are not. We are still trying to build our brand, build our business. Don't stop learning. There's a whole lot of stuff I haven't done yet. I haven't done efflorescence removal. I haven't done oxidation removal. I've only done I've done two brick homes, but they weren't bad at all. It was the vinyl that was dirty. So I'm watching videos on all that stuff right now, and I'm trying to find like a friend or family that has these issues that wants to allow me to experiment different products to see what works. So don't stop learning, because eventually you are going to run into these issues. And if you pass that job off to somebody else, that person is now in that customer's pocket. So learn the job, be confident, and if you aren't confident taking it, don't do it. Try to get someone else to do it. The last thing you want to do is really damage a customer's property or something, and that's going to put a bad name on yourself. So, number two, don't stop learning. Number three, grow your social media, right? Social media is so important right now. Everyone all day, they're scrolling through their phones, all generations, especially now older people, right? It's shocking to see like grandparents on their phones scrolling through social media, and your page is going to pop up. It's going to pop up a recommended or something. They might have maybe searched for pressure washing or whatever. And I think two major ones for me are Facebook and Google. I started my Google account maybe a month ago, and I did it just kind of like a just see if it works. Everybody says it's important and this and that, and I really didn't have like a web page. Started my Google. It's landed me a commercial job. It's landed me four jobs so far that I've done, and one job that called me last week. No, two jobs. The one that called me, I got. The other one, I didn't answer in time, and she found somebody else. But either way, Google is important. Facebook is important. Upload all, if you don't have work you're doing right now, that doesn't mean you can't post anything. Post on your Facebook like informational stuff, like why it's important to clean your roof or clean your gutters. And then someone might say, oh man, my gutters, they have stuff all in them. Yeah, hey, let me send him a direct message. How much to clean my gutters, right? You never know what's going to catch somebody's attention. So don't stop posting. And also, you can post your favorite videos for the season, like, this was my favorite house wash for the season. This was my favorite gutter cleaning job. This was my favorite roof washing job. Don't stop posting and growing your social media. All right, number four, reach out to old customers. All right, so the cheap and easy way to do this, if you don't have some kind of like app or whatever you're paying for, like these big guys do, Google has a calendar schedule. So you can, if you have a Google account with your business or whatever, what I did was I sat down, and it took me about an hour or two, but I sat down and I set reminders to myself to contact particular customers like in the springtime, the last thing you want to do, you don't want to wait a year. If you've washed your house in September, October, you don't want to wait till September, October, because they're probably looking for someone around then. You want to be looking in like spring. Remind them, hey, I'm still here. I'm still in business. It's fresh in their mind. Okay, I don't need you right now. Contact me in 2 months. The worst thing would be you contact an old customer that lost your information, doesn't remember, whatever, and they say, oh man, I booked with so and so or whatever. So contact your customers, right? Set your reminders, but contact your old customers right now and ask them, hey, can you leave my Google account a review? Can you leave my Facebook account a review? This helps build visibility for me and my company. It will be greatly appreciated. And, a lot of times they will, sometimes they won't. My biggest thing I've struggled with this year was I've asked every single customer, hey, can you leave me a Google and a Facebook review? And they'll do one or the other. Or they'll do like a Google review and then they'll make a post on Facebook, hey, I recommend this company. I meant go on my actual page and hit the reviews or recommendations. So go through your list, get your customers, and just see if you can grow your Google and your Instagram, your Google and your Facebook accounts. All right. The last one, number 5, this one really just, I thought about it today on my way home. Think of ideas for 2026, different services. Think outside the box. I know this is going to be crazy, but think about stuff like grave cleaning. All right. It sounds crazy, but there are graves that need cleaned, and that is super easy to do. Um, you have roof cleaning, blowing leaves off of roofs, which leads to gutter cleaning, because when you see the roof that's dirty, they're going to have to get the gutters cleaned. And that's a way of upselling a service that is going to be less combined for you, which is going to be more money for you, less for the customer, for the biggest bang of the buck. Okay. So think of ideas. And this came up for me when I went and estimated a job yesterday. The neighborhood was heavily wooded. I mean, like every single roof in that neighborhood had leaves on it, had, I'm sure the gutters were full. It was just, they were just covering leaves, right? So I was like, you know what? Next year, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make door hangers for separate services, right? So when fall hits, I'm going to have door hangers and I'm going to go to neighborhoods like that and put door hangers up saying, is your roof dirty? We blow roofs. We blow roofs. What the hell am I talking about? We blow leaves off of roofs, clean gutters, get your house ready for the holidays. However you want to word it, that's a service that I'm looking to target, because when you get people like that, it's an annual thing they call you for. I have right now, for my lawn care company that I can think of off the top of my head, I have 5 people, older people, twice a year. Um, One is like fall and winter. One is fall and spring. Twice a year, $75. I go blow their little 1-story roofs off with my leaf blower, and it takes me like 10-15 minutes. So that's a service you can do, or an idea you can think of that's outside the box. I know it's not pressure or soft washing, but you can do that. Um, and along with the ideas, something I want to add it is try to advertise different services. Like was it Friday? Friday had a job to estimate, and went out there. And originally, what happened was the lady had called me. I missed the call. She booked with somebody else to soft wash her house, and when she told me that, I said, "Hey, that's not a problem. I hope they do a great job. Keep me in mind for spring and summer, and I also do lawn care and landscaping, so keep me in mind for that." And the lady said, "Okay, well, can you give me a quote on mulch?" I said, "Sure." So I go out there, and it's a huge job. It's a terrible, like, weeds in the flower beds, leaves everywhere. Like, so end up being, I was gonna do a $200 soft wash job on the small house. This turned into a $1,700 landscaping job, where $500 or so is materials only. So if I would have never mentioned the other services I do, I would have never gotten this job. And because she liked my price I gave her, but she already committed to another company, she said spring, summertime, she's going to book with me for pressure and soft washing. So just a little bonus, I guess, maybe a number 6, advertise extra stuff that you might be able to do for money or whatever. So anyway, those are my 5 things that I think you need to do right now in the slow season or off season. So hope you enjoy the video, and I hope you all have a successful season, and I hope you have a successful 2026. Catch you later.